Hey everybody, welcome to Week 11 of Brainiac Baseball's 1980 Detroit Lions alternate history. This matchup features the Dallas Cowboys versus the Detroit Lions at the Pontiac Silverdome. And this is the Thanksgiving edition, as the Detroit Lions always play every Thanksgiving. It looks like here it's technically a night game, but I think most of the Lions' home games are typically around 1 o'clock. We're the afternoon game. We try to get the losers out of the way before all the good games come later in the day. As you can see, here is my face. We did a 1969 Seattle Pilots what-if scenario game earlier today where I did a video where you could actually see my face. So I think this is how we're going to do this. Maybe going forward, if it doesn't really quite fit the formatting of the game, then maybe we won't include it. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to put my face front and center for today's ball game. So I also want to thank whomever it was. I think it was perhaps John, who mentioned that there might be something wrong with our contest standings. And actually, there was. Everything was great all the way up to last week, and then I lost sight of what the tiebreaker was. And so if there is a red lettering here, that means you got both right for the week. You picked the right winner, and you picked the over and under correctly. So everything was correct up until last week, and what I did wrong was I didn't give credit to John or to Don for picking the winner. They picked the Bears, but they did not pick the over-under. So while they technically did get the win, which I did not give them credit for, they did not get the over-under, which all that means is that doesn't count toward the tiebreaker. So the standings are as close as they can get without everyone having a three-way tie here. So if you look at today for Week 11, you'll see here that everyone picked Dallas, giving up the 1.5 points. So if Dallas wins, everybody will get a win, right? And if Dallas wins and we go over, then Don and Sean will get another red lettering here that will give them another tie-break option. Whereas John, if he wins the under, then he would be the only one, and there you have it. Okay, so I apologize for the confusion and not getting that right last week. That is on me. So there's that. Okay, I hope that clears that up. As you know, the point spread for today is 1.5 points, Dallas giving to Detroit, and the over-under is 38. Let's go ahead and get started with today's game. We won't waste any more time. Yes, we are going to play 1 week. Excited to play here against the Cowboys, one of my favorite teams as a Ute. Play this game. And Arnold back to receive. So we're going to get the ball first here on Turkey Day. Moving this around a little bit here. Hopefully you can see me well and I can read it well. Arnold returns the kickoff 13 yards to the 18-yard line. Let's take a minute here and take a look at the Lions offense. We've got Gary Danielson as our quarterback. You can see just shy of 2,500 yards, 13 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Our all-pro, I will imagine he'll be an all-pro. He's a rookie this year. He is... I believe he has 940 yards with 9 touchdowns. Also, because we have a camera, I can actually show you the prize. I hope you can see this here. But there it is, Billy Sims, as we fix that. There's the Billy Sims jersey. As you can see, it's his name. And then on the back, hopefully you can see this as well. It has the autograph and the uniform number. And then over here, signed 1980 Rookie of the Year. It's a real authentic jersey I got from Pristine Auction And if you can't see right there is the certificate of authenticity. You scan the QR code, and it will give you the authenticity of the purchase. Okay, and the day that it was autographed. So, okay, so there's Billy Sims. That's what everyone's playing for. We got Dexter Bussey as our fullback, 189 yards rushing. He's been valuable to us. As you can see, with Billy Sims in his rookie year, he's not getting the rushes that he did prior to Billy arriving. We've got our tight end, David Hill, who had his best game the last time out. He's up to 20 receptions. And then our top offensive player, in my mind, Freddie Scott. He's our go-to guy, 74 receptions, and we're just getting ready to start Week 11. 1,326 yards, 6 touchdowns. There's LT, Leonard Thompson, only 31 receptions. He's a solid number 2 wide receiver, but we're going to be looking to draft for this position. We don't need to look at the offensive line other than to say we do have a couple of injuries. Chris Dieterich is back in there because the guy that we had in there last week was so bad. He had 3 penalties for 25 yards. Now Dieterich has a ton of penalties too. He's got 10, but at least he's better at blocking. And so, you know what? We made the mistake. We're going to fix it today. All right, so let's go ahead and get the gameplay going here. All right, so we're going to get started with what we do best, which is run the ball. Now, the defensive line here, they are awesome. They're linebackers. We're going to look at them more in depth, but there is no weakness until you get to their deep secondary where they have injuries here. So on passing downs that are like 3rd and long, we may have a little bit of an advantage. Nonetheless, we're going to start it off with a halfback sweep to the right side. Danielson takes the snap, gives it to Sims, takes it to the right side, hit hard. Brought down on the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain for Billy. So 2nd and 7. Let's do this pro slant here. See if we can't get Billy out into the flat. Maybe give him a chance to hit the open field. Hike to Danielson, drops back, avoids Lewis, sees an open receiver, which is Sims, but he can't complete it. And now we have a 3rd and 7 situation here where I get a little bit worried with that secondary. But like I said, if they're going to go nickel, maybe we can exploit that. Let's do this flag play to Freddie Scott. We want to get something going here in the first possession. We're going to try to get it to Scott. Danielson takes a step, drops back. Good coverage, and Scott pass over to the middle. Caught by Thompson, but only a 6-yard gain. We're 1 yard shy. I'd like to ask for a measurement. They're not going to give it to us, though. It's 4th and 1. I guess we have to punt it, right? We're on our own 27-yard line. That was disappointing. So here goes the punt from Sculdani. Fair catch by Newhouse, a 39-yard punt. Come on. I mean, that already makes me feel like we're doomed for today. If that's all you can get is a 39-yard punt in a dome. All right, so the Cowboys have the ball, 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. Let's take a look at the Dallas Cowboys offense. We've got Danny White, one of my favorite players from this era. He's the quarterback, and in real life, he was the punter. That's not possible in this game to do both, as far as I can see. So you can see he's got 2,728 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Tony Dorsett, 955 yards rushing, 5 TDs, Hall of Famer. Followed by the fullback, James Jones, in his rookie year out of Mississippi State. Then we have the tight end, Billy Joe Dupree. Great tight end. I mean, when you look at these reception numbers here, like in the high 20s low 30s. I mean, this is not what they were really expected to do back then. They're not utilized like they are today. So the fact that he's got 39 receptions already this year shows you the game kind of looks like at the strategies utilized today. Here's Tony Hill, their number one wide receiver. 44 receptions, 756 yards, 7 TDs. Followed by Drew Pearson, wide receiver 2. He's in the Hall of Fame, just made it last year. 44 receptions, 674 receiving yards. We don't need to look at their offensive line any closer other than to say Tom Rafferty is the only good offensive lineman they have. Everybody else is 70 and above. They do have an injury there, and that gives us a chance to maybe get a couple sacks. Raphael Septien, their kicker, is awesome. And, of course, they have some generic punter since they do not have Danny White. Okay, we're going to come out, try to run the balanced defense against them. I have no idea what they're going to do because they're so proficient at running and passing. So let's start it off with the Tampa 2 squeeze. That is sort of my go-to. They're going to run it up the middle. Hand it off to Dorsett, goes up the middle with it, stopped at the 36-yard line. Only a 2-yard gain for Dorsett. Good job by our defense there. 2nd and 8. I tend to think they're going to attempt to pass it here. Let's do a cover 2 weak side dog. Keep our linebackers home here. It is going to be a run to the right side. Hands to Dorsett. Hit by Mendenhall after Dorsett gets a 5-yard gain. Good job there by John Mendenhall. It's going to make it 3rd and 3. And this is where I don't know. I feel like they're going to try to pass it in the flat. Maybe get it to Billy Joe. So we don't want to blitz. Let's do a sideline prevent defense here. Try to keep our eyes. It is going to be a screen. Good call by me. Dorsett is covered. White throws to Pearson, knocked down by Oldham, but we're going to lose Daryl Luce. He's leaving the ball game. He is our best linebacker left after Charlie Weaver was injured. So great job by Oldham. Let's see what that does to our. Gary Cobb's going to step into the game now. Anyway, the punt takes place, caught by Arnold at the 12-yard line. He returns it for 4 yards, and we go back on offense. Let's take a look at the Cowboys' defense here. We got Ed Too Tall Jones, Hall of Famer, one of the best Cowboy defensive linemen of this era, followed by, I don't see Randy White here. Let's pull up Randy White. There he is, All-Pro in 79. He's only started 1 game this year. He's not even good enough to start on this line. That's incredible. Then we have D.D. Lewis. We just saw him, highest rated linebacker on the team. He's got 4.5 sacks. Come on, there we go. Bob Bruning. We have Preston Pearson, who's a running back, but he was drafted originally. I played a cornerback in college. I believe it was Don T. maybe that said that, or was it Sean? Charlie Waters. I mean, they have a great defensive line and linebackers, secondary. So it's going to be tough to score on them today. But we get ourselves a second chance here. Let's try to shake it up and go with a pass, right? First thing here. Let's go to Freddie Scott in this little corner route. This could be a 15-yard or so play. Snap to Danielson. Scott's double covered. Pass to Thompson. Caught by Thompson. Taken down at the 35-yard line. So Leonard Thompson, 2 catches already today. I believe it's Jesse Thompson. Let's take a look at Jesse. That is his 9th reception of the season, and 8 of them have been for first down. So that's some reliability there. So that's very exciting. Good job by Jesse Thompson coming out throwing. All right, let's do this halfback weak toss to the right side. Danielson hikes it. Sims gets the ball, goes around the right side, and another 3-yard gain. So 2 rushes for 6 yards for Billy Sims. It's 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line. All right, let's see if we can get David Hill involved. He's going to be running right in front of those linebackers. Danielson back in the shotgun, past to Freedy because Hill wasn't open. Almost a spectacular catch by Freedy. That's not good news. Now it's 3rd and 7 on the Lions' 38. Clearly, we're going to have to pass it. Why not target Leonard Thompson and then maybe it'll go to Freddie Scott. So we're going to do this bunch 9 cutback to Leonard Thompson. See if that gets the job done. Thompson gets away from the coverage, caught on the 47-yard line, pushed out by Benny Barnes. That moves the chains for Detroit. A 12-yard pass to Leonard Thompson. There's the second catch. Well, maybe Thompson has to be our go-to guy today. As we are now on the 50-yard line, let's start with a pass to David Hill. This little out play from the 3-back set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Danielson drops, avoids Jones. Danielson to Hill, and it's incomplete. All right. 2nd and 10. Let's, I'm thinking about this draw play. I don't know. Let's see. Like sometimes you go to the draw when to try to fool the defense into thinking it's going to be a pass. So we're going to try to do this I formation halfback draw. Sims gets the ball, takes it up the middle, tripped up at the Dallas 45-yard line. We do get 5 yards on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5, a little bit more achievable. And I think we need to do, I want to give it to Freddie Scott. We got to try this trips out play. Will they be double coveraging them? Will Scott be double covered? Well, let's find out. Let's do this trip out. Here we go. Danielson takes a step, drops back, passes out wide. He dives, but he can't get there. D.D. Lewis is slow getting up. He's hurt and leaving the ball game. D.D. Lewis, their best linebacker. Incomplete. So that's going to bring in, everybody moves up. Somebody named Guy Brown is now in there. Okay, so we're on the 45-yard line. We're going to have to punt it again. This would be a perfect time for a 39-yard punt. Probably kick it into the end zone. Kicks it away, gets it to the 7-yard line, and taken down at the 12-yard line. A 38-yard punt. Well, that's what he did. 5-yard return from Robert Newhouse. Okay, let's take a look at our defense here now. As I mentioned, we are thin as hell at linebacker. And now Gary Cobb is into the ball game. So this is only his fourth ball game. 6 tackles and nothing else. So Gary Cobb, it's going to be a tough guy to pull his own weight there. And again, we are definitely struggling on the offensive line. We have an injury. So John Woodcock is our extra defensive player on the line. And we got Prentice McCray back. That's right. Prentice McCray has been injured for, 5 games? So he's back today. Welcome back. He's been good. He's been great, actually. So it's good to have him back in the secondary. Okay, 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. We're going to come out with another balanced defense. We're going to assume we're going to run here. They are right up the middle. Snap the Whitehead off the doorstep up the middle. Tackled at the 16-yard line by White. A 4-yard gain. I feel like if they continue to run, our defensive line will keep things intact. It's when they start passing into the secondary, maybe some of those flat passes, those are going to be tough for us. Let's do this 4-4 stunt. Try to get our linebackers to help out a little bit here. Tackled at the 17, only a 1-yard gain for Dorsett. So he has 4 rushes now for 12 yards, and it's 3rd and 5. We're going to go with the pass defense here, and we will go into nickel. This is to our major advantage here. So many good players back there. Here we go. Nickel bracket cover 2. And it is going to be passed in the flat. Pierce has trouble getting open. Hill has an open pass to Hill, and he can't haul it in. So no incomplete pass to Tony Hill. And we're going to get the ball back. Who would have thunk it? This is such a defensive game. As Arnold catches it and returns it for only 3 yards. Tackled by the kicker on the 50-yard line. Wow, that's hustle. That is some real hustle there. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line. It is a battle of punts. All right. I honestly don't think we've ever gone 10 minutes of the first quarter without someone scoring, right? Let's do that play to Rick Kane. Here it is, the quick go out of the backfield. This has helped us quite a bit in the past. Danielson pocket pass out wide. Kane is open. A 9-yard pass to Rick Kane. Great job there. That's going to be a 2nd and 1 play. Let's do the fullback power to Dexter Bussey. We'll get Bussey involved here. Just need a yard for the first down. Here's the snap, hand off to Bussey. Heads up field, tackled by Charlie Waters. First down, Detroit. Good job by Dexter Bussey. We're down to the Cowboys' 38-yard line. We're not quite in field goal range for Eddie Murray. We know he hit a 51-yarder, but that's like the max for him. Okay, let's see here. Let's do this fullback wedge up the middle. Billy Sims will be the runner, and as a ref blows the whistle. Oh no, it's Diedrich! Oh man, we just get this clown back into the game, and that's going to move us 5 yards back. I just give him a chance to start, and that's his 11th penalty of the season. That is bad. I mean, with that's troubling. Somebody needs to give him some cement shoes so he doesn't move. All right, now we're in trouble. It's 1st and 15. We have to pass. We have to get some of this yardage back. We don't need it all back, but we do need. Let's do the spread out to Freedy. Freddie Scott, by the way, still has not made a catch. Danielson drops back, has good protection. Pass out wide. Freedy pulls it in. Plenty of running room. And he scores. Oh, my gosh. 43-yard touchdown pass to Mike Freedy. I am so shocked by that. I actually had to look over to see what Freedy's first name was. I couldn't even remember. What a huge, huge play. I think that is our longest offensive play for a touchdown this year. We did have a kick return for a touchdown from Arnold. And we've had a couple good defensive interceptions for touchdowns. So the extra point is good. It's 7-0. What a shocker. We're going to have a normal kickoff here. Kickoff to the Cowboys. Caught at the 10-yard line. Taken down on the 28 as Newhouse returns the kickoff 18 yards to his 28-yard line. Here comes the Cowboys offense. I think we keep doing what we're doing. It's so far, it's working. Let's do a 4-3 cover 2. And they're going to be passing over the center. This is a good... Oh, wow. Wait, what happened here? So I thought this was going to be a big play for them because this was a good call with the play action pass. But White was in trouble. Baker takes down White, but it's a 5-yard rush, not a sack. And Andy Frederick is not getting up. He is the right tackle and the worst of the group. He's going into the locker room. They're going to bring in, this guy named Eric Key, who is a 57. He's a rookie out of Virginia Tech. And, wow, this is huge for us. 2nd and 5. Yeah, I think it's time to throw a blitz at him here. Let's do this nickel blitz and see if we can't get some penetration into the backfield. It is a pass. White drops back. Hill's trouble getting open. White throws it to Pearson, makes the catch at the 41-yard line. Hunter takes down Pearson, a 26-yard pass. That doesn't seem like that should have worked that way. A big play as the Cowboys, unsurprisingly, into Lions territory at the 41. All right, going back to the balance D. 4-3 contain. It is a run. Taken down. Dorsett's taken down at the 41. No gain. Good job there by Stan White, who is now our best linebacker. If I could change his positioning, I would not have him as the outside linebacker. I'd move him into the middle and move Simmons to the outside, but we're not able to do that in game, as far as I know. Okay, we're down to the final minute of the first quarter. It's only one score, but it has been eventful. Let's go to a pass defense. We're going to do an all-out blitz here. You know what? Actually, we're going to do a dime short zone. Get that extra secondary guy out there. It's going to be a run, so I'm glad we changed that up. McCoy pounds him, loses his grip, and Dorsett gets a 12-yard gain. Damn it. That is frustrating. That's what happens when when Dorsett gets past our solid defensive line. Our linebackers are trash. So we're down to 11 seconds here. Time for one more play. I don't know. Are they going to run it here? I think they're going to run it. Yeah. Oh, no. It's going to come out of the backfield. White ducks out of the way. Jones is open. Caught by Jones out of bounds after a 7-yard gain. That will end the first quarter. We're going to switch sides, even though the game doesn't actually switch sides. So that doesn't make any sense either. Okay, 2nd and 3. Lions 22-yard line. Yeah, you have to think that they'll run with such a good running back. Let's do the two-gap cover 2. It's going to be a screen to the outside. This is good for us. Dumps it in the flat. He's got plenty of room to run. How does he have plenty of room to run? We called the perfect play for that. Again, the linebackers, maybe this is where things get a little bit shaky. Okay, well, we're going to call a run defensive play here. I think they would probably pass it, knowing them, but we're going to do a goal line stack. Now it's going to be a run. This should be good for us. Turns it to the right. Stop for no gain. There we go. We don't have any defensive players showing up with tackles yet. It's interesting. Okay. second and goal on the Lions 6. All right, let's send the blitz. It is going to be a run. That should get through then. Harrell lays into Dorsett. Unnecessary roughness. This one's coming back. Unnecessary roughness by Baker. So, is that an automatic first down? Half the distance to the goal? Yeah. The dialogue doesn't make sense there. All right. Well, we've had 2 costly penalties. We were looking at third and goal and an opportunity to just keep them to a field goal. But doesn't look so good. Here we go. Goal line stack. Oh, it's a pass play over the middle. Looking to pass. Hill gets open. White throws. Caught by Hill. And there's your touchdown. Dallas. Tony Hill coming over the middle in front of those crappy linebackers. Septien kicks the extra point. Making tackles. Kicking extra points. Arnold is a return man. And it's down in the end zone. I mean, how does a kicker make a tackle at midfield when it was only a 3-yard return? Oh, man. This game is dumb. All right, here we go. It's all tied up at 7. 12 and a half minutes to go in the half. All right, let's get back to running it a little bit here. Danielson takes the snap, gives it to Sims, tackled at the 23-yard line. Only a 3-yard gain. I don't know why we cannot get Billy Sims going anymore. Although this is a good defense, so I mean I can justify his struggles, I suppose. Okay, we have got to get Freddie Scott involved. Here we go. Freddie Scott, this corner route, we tried it earlier, and it was a pass to Jesse Thompson. Pearson gets penetration and sacks Danielson. Come on. Preston Pearson, the running back, playing cornerback, gets a sack for 5-yard loss. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's 3rd and 12. I don't know. Okay, we need a big play here. We're going to go to Freddie on this corner route. It's similar to the play we just did, but we have trips right, so that's the difference here. Here we go. Detroit in the shotgun, double coverage on Scott, of course. Pass over the middle, and Freedy does make the catch. It's only a 6-yard gain. Everybody's getting involved but the guy we need, and we're going to have to punt it here. What is wrong with Sculdani? That is our question as we punt. Newhouse is the punt returner. Sculdani kicks it. Portillas makes a good block for Newhouse. Tackled by Cobb. David Hill isn't on his feet yet. He's walking it off. That's good. Why is our number 1 tight end on the field for punts? I don't know. A 56-yard punt returned 21 yards. Where are they starting it? At the 40. It's so stupid. It is so dumb. All right, here we go. Coming out, going back to the balanced defense. I wonder, I would love to know, does the AI learn based on what I'm calling, or does the game just automatically do the Madden, what John Madden's football does, where if you get up 21 points, Madden will come back and score 24 in a row, you know. It's no game, by the way. So good job by the defense there. I still don't see anybody with any stats yet. Okay, they could be passing here. I don't think we have to get too crazy, but we're going to go. We're not going to blitz them, but we will do the nickel cover. Yeah, it's going to be a pass over the middle. Dump to Pearson, bobbled, but pulled in. He breaks free, and he gets 15 yards on the play. So they are definitely exploiting our linebackers. That is frustrating. I don't know how to counter that. They're able to do whatever they want right now, and that is tough. The only thing we can do is blitz them and just suffer the penalty. That's the only thing we can do, because we can definitely get some penetration on this terrible, terrible line. I'm assuming they're going to come out running here. So we'll do the 4-6 drop. It is a pass. White drops back to pass to Pearson over the middle, caught at the 36, hit by Simmons, taken down on the 29-yard line. So a 15-yard pass. Yeah, there's nothing we're going to be able to do to stop them now that they've sort of got the taste of blood. So I don't really know what to do. I mean, Tony Dorsett's got 40 total yards. Did he make a catch? I don't remember that. White drops back. Hill has it, and it's a 16-yard pass. I mean, this is a wide receiver screen that was dumped in the flat, and then he took it all the way. I mean, where's our cornerbacks? It makes no sense. Wow, they're going to score 2 touchdowns here within 5 minutes of game time. Let's blitz them. I mean, it's time, right? That's all we can do. Do the nickel blitz. It is a pass. White looks downfield. Pearson has an opening. Nobody can catch it. There we go. Finally, we stopped Danny White, who was on quite a roll there. He's 7 for 10 now. 98 yards and a touchdown, and he's on the verge of getting another one. Okay, here's an all-out blitz. The advantage to this is at least we're getting our damn linebackers out of the way. They're coming after White as well. Here we go. It is another pass. Drops back. White on the run. Hill has it. Pushed out by McRae. Harrell isn't on his feet yet, and we've lost another linebacker. How many linebackers do we have? You can't be too safe. It's only a 4-yard gain, though. Man, it'd be great if we could hold him. We're bringing in somebody named Eddie Cole. Yeah, he's only played in 1 game so far, a couple of tackles. So, gosh, this is like the bounty gate. People are leaving left and right. 3rd and 6. I mean, we have to do the dime short zone. Extra defender. That's Jimmy Allen coming into the ball game. So this should be a good matchup. They're not going to run it. Yeah, it's going to be a pass over the middle. Good call. Brought down by Allen, and it moves the chains. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. I mean, just give him the touchdown already. Let's move on. Goal line stack. It's a run up the middle. Hit hard and touchdown, Dorsett. That's so freaking lame. Extra point is good. We have yet to see an extra point missed, right? And Arnold downs it in the end zone. So we've got 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Ball in the 20. Incredibly frustrating. We can't really run the ball. We've seen this now. There's nothing special that we're going to do against that offensive line. So we have to trust that we can pass the ball short yardage at a time. Okay, well, there's a pass to Freddie Scott, his first of the day. So we get him involved. It's a 15-yard pass. How is that going to turn into a 15-yard pass? I don't know, but we'll take it. We're up to the 35-yard line. Okay. I would like to get David Hill into the ball game. Let's go look at some of these weird plays here. Let's try this bootleg option. This has never worked. Okay, let's be clear. This play, I redesigned it to go to our backup tight end as like a fool play. But I'm the fool because this has never worked. But I like to try it. Let's try it here. Here's the snap. Danielson rolling right near the sideline. Norris has it. What? 18-yard pass to Ulysses Norris. That is his second reception on the season. Holy cow. That actually worked. Hey, I guess I had to wait for the right opportunity. And there we go. We are over midfield now on the 49. We're moving the ball. Feeling good. Feeling the flow. Let's bunched receivers. Okay, I like this pass to Freedy. This is the curl play. This has worked a few times. Trouble getting open. Doesn't have a lot of time, and he goes down in the backfield. Sacked by Dutton. John Dutton. That is sack number 1 for him. Well, glad we could get him on the board. So now we're back across the 50 in Detroit's territory. It's cloudy and 70 on Thanksgiving. Wow, in Detroit. Have you seen Detroit this week? All right. 2nd and 16. All right. I guess it could be 70 in the dome, right? It's still cloudy outside. Or maybe you have cataracts. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Gosh, we need that big play back. Let's go to David Hill. Snap to Danielson. Cole chasing Danielson, passes incomplete. 3rd and 16. We do need a big play. What do they think we're going to be able to pull off here? Freddie Scott, he's going to be double covered, right? There are other options that could get us the 16 yards we need, but we're going to try this play action pass. This is not our forte, but we have to give it a go. Danielson pass near the sideline, tipped and intercepted by Mitchell. Aaron Mitchell, never heard of him. And how do they get the ball in the 24-yard line? We passed it this direction. Am I wrong? And then you're saying you ran it back all that way? The dialogue doesn't say that properly. I don't know. I don't see how that's even possible. But especially when a lineman was the one who made the tackle, an offensive lineman. I don't know, man. This game is just as screwed up as the baseball mogul game. I will say, though, that this is the 2017 version, so maybe they fixed some things. I don't know. I have no idea how to stop them. We're just going to blitz their ass. Pass over the middle. Hill's well covered. Pass out wide. Goes out of bounds at the 14. A 10-yard pass to Dupree. Danny White, 10 for 13. That means he's made 10 of his last 11 pass attempts. All right. We're blitzing on a screen. That's always bad. Oh, he gets sacked by William Gay. It does work for the first time today. I believe that's only his second sack. 1.5 on the season. All right. Good job. 2nd and 18. We just got to keep throwing the blitz. That's a run up the middle. Dorsett gets the handoff wrapped up at the 20. Only a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 16. Dime short zone. That'll get us the extra defensive back out there. Jimmy Allen will be out there. They need 16 yards. They can get it. Let's see what happens. 2-minute warning. That's what happens. Here's the play, though. Snap to White. Incomplete to Dupree near the sideline, and they'll have to kick a field goal. That's going to be bringing Septi in. He's one of the better kickers of this era. The snap, it's up. Fading left, it's good. 37-yard field goal, and it's 17-7. Caught by Arnold at the 5-yard line. He has a running lane. Holy cow. Arnold returns the kickoff 45 yards to the 50-yard line. I don't know, man. Like, all of a sudden, they've scored 17 points, and now they're going to give us an opportunity here. Like, none of this feels natural. None of this feels like I have any actual control over anything. All I can say is let's get Freddie Scott the ball. Let's feed our best player. Here's a comeback. We have 1:38. We don't have a ton of time. It's off target, incomplete. All right. Spread receivers. Spread them out. I don't like any of those plays. Let's go to the single back set. Leonard Thompson, Hill. Come on, one of these guys. Have I changed the offense so much that we don't have a lot of plays to Freddie Scott? Let's try this streak to David Hill. This is asking a lot, but let's try this streak here. Daniels takes a step, drops back. Hill has trouble getting open. Bussey finds an opening out wide and a dump to him. He's got plenty of room. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Dexter Bussey out of nowhere. What a great play that is. And we are in field goal territory. It would be great to get a field goal before the end of the half. Let's do a pass to the outside now. Try to get out of bounds. Here we go. Do something a little bit safe. Pass out wide. An 8-yard pass as he goes out of bounds at the 23. That gives me a little bit more faith that Murray will be able to make that catch. All right. Bunched receivers. Leonard Thompson. I mean, we haven't talked about him lately. Let's try the cutback to Thompson. We're in the shotgun here. Ellis stops the charge by Cole. Caught on the 15-yard line. An 8-yard pass to Thompson. 51 seconds to go. It concerns me how easily we're moving downfield. Because I feel like this is going to jump up and give us an interception or something. Man, if we had more time, I would say let's get it to, give it to Billy. Here we go. Let's go outside to Freedy. Makes the catch. Goes out on the 10-yard line. 5-yard pass. Now we're going to go to the end zone. It's 2nd and 5. We're going to go to Thompson on the slant. We're going to keep our fingers crossed it's not going to be intercepted. And then they'll say the play ends, and then they'll have it on on my 10-yard line somehow. Here we go. Leonard Thompson. Snap to Danielson. Looking to pass over the middle. Bobble. They can't hold on. Incomplete to Thompson. 32 seconds. 3rd and 5. David Hill. Let's go to David Hill. Takes the drop. Hill can't get open. Pass the court. Caught by Scott, but he can't hold on. Why would you tell me he caught it if he can't hold on? All right, it's 4th down and 5. I think we got to take the points. The Cowboys will be getting the ball at halftime. It's going to be a 27-yard field goal for Murray. Here we go. Long step, kick is up. It's good. Give Murray the 27-yard field goal. And it's 17-10. Hey, we scored 27 points in the first half out of nowhere. Only 7 points in the first quarter, 20 here in the second. It has been a good game. And And I have to admit, it feels like the better team is probably going to win this game. And the better team is the Cowboys. But we're hanging in there. We're only down by a score. We're going to play pass defense, deep prevent. They are going to go. They're going to air it out. White puts it up in the air behind the receiver, incomplete to Tony Hill. We have no tackles over here, at least none enough to register. Time for one more play. This time we're going to blitz the shit out of him, and it's going to be a run. And he goes out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Dorsett gets 6 yards. Okay, folks. Here we are at halftime. We lead in total yards, only 17 yards rushing. We've had to pass, and it's, other than the interception, it's worked in our favor. You have to admit, we did get lucky with Freedy and that 46-yard touchdown pass. So without that, we'd be in real trouble. We have turned it over. We've been sacked twice. We've had 2 penalties. They've had none. And we're 1 for 5 on third down. They're only 1 for 4. All right, let's go ahead. Well, yeah, look at Danielson, 12 for 21. This is not a way for us to win the ball game. That's going to come back and bite us every time. Here we go. Normal kickoff to Newhouse. Down in the end zone. Here we go on defense. Tony Dorsett, 50 total yards. Their top receiver is Drew Pearson. 3 receptions for 56 yards. All right. I don't know what they're going to think would be successful here in the second half. I do kind of feel like we've always got to try to be blitzing them. It's going to be a halfback counter. Hit by Gay, tackled by Gay, no gain. There we go. Nicely done. 2nd and 10. Is blitzing the way to go? It just feels right? We've had some luck here. It's going to be a pass, fade pass to Dupree. It's incomplete. So, I mean, does the game recognize that we have this advantage? I don't know. But we're going to do a cover 3 safety blitz. So at least we have the appropriate level of defensive secondary players out there. All right. No, I don't like that play, do I? I don't like it. Let's bring in the dime short zone in case you try to keep it underneath. That's what they're going to do. They're going to be a screen. This is good for us. White throws. Nobody can catch it. Incomplete pass to Dorsett. I think I made all the right calls there. And now they're going to punt it. This Ionic guy. 44-yard punt. Fair caught by Arnold. And we have the ball on our 36-yard line. Okay. Now, shoot, I don't know what to do here. Do we come out and try to establish the run? Or do we keep trying to go these little flat passes? I like them, personally. Pass to Scott. Pass is no good. Okay. Danielson, 12 of 22. This game will never allow Danielson to be 21 to 28 or something like that. That just is never going to happen. Let's see if we can't get a flat pass to Kane. He leaps and pulls it in. A 9-yard gain to Kane. That is such a reliable play. Well, we'll do what we did last time. That play to Kane worked for 9 yards, and we went to Bussey. Let's see if Bussey can give us the one we need. 3rd and 1. Taken down. It'll move the chains. Give Bussey 3 yards. We're at the 48-yard line. What can we exploit in this line? I mean, really nothing. Maybe running up the middle is our only real option for Billy Sims. Let's try it. We'll do this draw play. Handed to Sims. Brought down for 3 yards. Okay. 2nd and 7. I wish, is there a blast that we can do? Let's see. I'm looking for a blast to the right side. We don't have that option. Okay. Let's do the let's do this halfback sweep. Hand off to Sims, runs outside. Huther pounds Sims. Who's Huther? Bruce Huther. Never heard of him. 2-yard gain. Does he have a football card? Oh, he does. A USFL card for the Maulers. I never heard of that guy. Okay, 3rd and 5. We're on the verge here of ruining a good opportunity. So we need a kind of another flat pass. Let's do this out pass to Leonard. We never really used this one much, but I love the fact that that Billy Sims is out there in the flat as an option. So let's try that here. Here we go. They're doing a 46 drop. It's a good call. Tackled by Brainiac after a completion to Thompson. 12-yard gain. Give us the first down. Nice job by Leonard Thompson. Freddie Scott, again, only one reception for 15 yards. But we're utilizing everybody, even Ulysses Norris. We haven't got David Hill into the game yet. But I think, their best secondary guys are on our best player. So I guess we just keep trying to chip away here. Let's give it to Sims around the right side. He gets a 7-yard gain. There we go. Good job by Billy. Give us a 2nd and short. Let's run it up the gut with Rick Kane. I feel good about this. I think it's one thing that we can exploit. We need 3 yards. Hand off to Kane up the middle. Bethea brings him down only for 1 yard. We are in field goal territory here. But we need that 2 yards. Should we go deep on a 3rd and 2? Oh, I love that idea. Let's try this rollout. Like I love the confidence. Let's try this rollout. But I sound confident, but I feel like it's we could try like an end around. Oh, let's do an end around to Freddie Scott. Let's get him to a game differently here. Here we go. That's what we're going to do. Trick play. In the shotgun. Hands off to Scott. Heads up field. Oh, he only gets 1 yard. Oh, man. I think we were only ever going to get 1 yard. The game would never have let us do anything other than attempt a field goal. I don't feel good about it, though. I can't take points off the board. It's still gonna keep us to 1-score game. We have to go for the field goal, guys. Don't we? Oh, look at this. The game isn't even suggesting they want us to go for it. Shit. I don't know what to do here. Oh, man. I think we got to go for the field goal. I mean, I want this win. We need it. Okay, we're going to go for the field goal. Here we go. We'll have our regrets if he misses it. Here we go. Field goal by Eddie Murray. The snap. It's up. It's good. There we go. 43-yard field goal for Murray. I mean, his numbers are good on the year. 81% field goal. I mean, I'll take that. And he's been near perfect from 40 to 49. Okay. So there's 30 total points. I feel like we're going to go over for sure. Caught at the 8-yard line, runs it up the middle. Newhouse returns it 10 yards to the 18-yard line. All right. So Man, the blitz idea has been working, and I think we just got to keep doing it. Here is a cover 2 zone blitz. They are passing in a screen. That's their advantage. He's got plenty of room to run. 11 yards. Okay. At least it's not 80 yards. That's what I expected it to do. 7.5 to go here in the third quarter. We're going to do a 4-6 drop. Oh, this is good for them. Fitzgerald picks up Gay over the middle. Only a 3-yard pass to Billy Joe. That's his third reception of the day. They know how to use their tight ends. That's for sure. Okay. All right, let's go back into the pass defense here. Let's do a corner blitz. Send one from the side. Okay, this is a good call. Trouble getting open. Feeling the heat. White to Pearson. Incomplete. Good job for us. Why do we not have anybody making tackles this game? Is it all the pass plays? He has thrown it 20 times. And not a lot of rushes. So I'm not. And the injuries, maybe that resets some of the positions. 3rd and 7. We're sending everybody. I know they could probably do another flat pass here. Nope, they're going to run it up the middle. Interesting. Heads up field. He's got room to run. 10-yard gain. That's bullshit. But, I mean, that's what we called. So, I mean, I could see that actually happening. I don't feel like we got screwed over too much there. There's a draw. We're blitzing off the left side. And he only gets 1 yard. So Dorsett, after a big gain, only gets 1 yard. It's 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 43. Okay. Nickel bracket cover 2. It's a run up the middle. Okay, we're all right here. Good block. No one near him. 13-yard gain. Come on. There's no way. No way. That would never happen in that circumstance. 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line. There's no way that would have happened. Okay. Let's see here. 4-3 contain. Pass over the middle. This is okay for us. Trouble getting open. He's going to... Oh! A fumble! White decides to run with it because Dupree could not get open. White fumbles, and it's recovered by Mendenhall. There is the good fortune that we've been looking for today. We've got the ball, 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line. We got to feel good about this, folks. Okay. Man. Should we try to strike quickly? I say yes. Here we go. Quick strike. Scott's trouble getting open. Danielson's in trouble. Oh, he's sacked for a 5-yard loss. Oh, man. Come on. Throw the ball away, Danielson, you punk. 2nd and 15. Well, okay. So let's try to get some of the yards back here. Danielson eludes the rush. Sims has separation, but nobody can catch it. All right. So they gave us the fumble, but they're not going to give us any parallel movement here. All right. Well, I don't know what to do. Shit. We had our shot, and we blew it. Okay. Freddie Scott, they're going to double cover him. He's still only... well, he's got 16 total yards because we ran. He's got one 15-yard pass. Here we go. Danielson under center. Drops back. Elias stops the charge by Jones. Pass to Scott. out of bounds at the 42-yard line, a 9-yard pass. Well, that's not good enough. 4th and 6, we're going to have to punt it. That's too bad. Here's the punt into the end zone for a touchback. That'll bring it out to the 20. 3 minutes to go in the third. I feel like, this is what the game does. It keeps us in the game. One score. I don't know. Outside, we're blitzing. Simmons pounds Dorsett. Stays on his feet for 6 yards. That's because our linebackers never learned how to tackle in powder puff or whatever. All right. 2nd and 4. Now I do feel like this is a run situation. Let's do a short yardage spread. Good call. Hand off to Dorsett. Cuts outside. Pushed out by McCray. Dorsett gets 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. We finally see some tackles popping up over here. 3rd and 1. You have to believe they're going to run, and you have to believe they're going to get it. I guess we're going to goal line stack it. If we could see the defense, we'd know if they were in a pass formation, right? So I'm assuming they're going to run it, but they might just air it out. No, going up the middle. Good call. Up the middle. And a first down, a 2-yard gain for James Jones. They were going to get it. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 on the 31 for the Cowboys. They're running the ball more now. Don't you feel that way? Like maybe they're trying to counter all my blitzes. Yeah, they're running here. We're in nickel formation. Stopped at the 35. Yeah, so they're really leaning on Tony Dorsett now, which makes sense. Do Tampa 2 react. Okay, good guess. Heads up field, only a 2-yard gain for Dorsett. Okay, 42 seconds left. It's 3rd and 4, and they're definitely going to pass it. So we're blitzing everybody. Now they're going to run it. Oh, this is going to be bad. To the left side, tripped up at the 42-yard line. Of course, they get 1 more yard than they need. 1st and 10 on the 42. Short zone 2 gap. Oh, no. We're in trouble. White is pressured. He's going to run with it. Simmons brings him down. Keeps it to a 4-yard gain. Look at this play design. That is so confusing. I would not have guessed that was going to be a run. So White tucks it and runs it. It's 2nd and 6 as we start the 4th quarter. It is a 1-score game. Taking a look here at the contest. So everybody's picked Dallas, so everybody technically would get a win if things go as planned. And it would be Don T and Sean if we go over. That would get the red designation. Or it would be John if we stay under. And I don't think it's going to happen. But we shall see. Okay. Here we go. It is 2nd and 6. Pass defense. We're going to keep blitzing. It's a run, though. That's not good. Runs it outside. He's got room. 54-yard touchdown. Come on. It was a blitz, but it was a nickel blitz. So, we should have still had, they're doing a counter tray there. I could understand if he gets to the outside, but why is that a 54-yard touchdown instead of a 20-yarder or 30-yard? You telling me none of these guys could have caught him? It's no fun. 24-13. All right. We got the ball at the 20. And we got plenty of time, but we're going to have to pass it. I mean, this is not what we do. We've had some success today, but we were not able to capitalize on that turnover, and that's really been the difference. All right. We don't need to get it all back in one play. Here we go. Pass to Hill underneath. Decides to run with it. Hit hard. No gain. Well, I mean, let's go to Freedy. He's been our big play guy today, right? I mean, let's try to get these plays to the people who are not double covered. Pass downfield, and it's caught by Freedy, an 11-yard completion for the first down. So, let's go into, these spread receiver situations where we have other options. Here we go. Now, this one's supposed to be to Scott. It's off target, incomplete. All right. 2nd and 10. We don't have to get it all here. Try again to David Hill. Over the middle. Looking to pass. Catch by Hill. There we go. 5-yard play. That'll give us half of it. Keeping it underneath. Good call. 3rd and 5. We got to go to Freddie Scott, right? Let's try this trips out play. I don't know if it's worked yet today. We don't want to have to punt. Davison drops back, forced out of the pocket. Scott finds a seam, pass to Scott, and he makes the catch. He's got plenty of room to run a 26-yard pass to Scott. That's what he does for us. He gives us those big plays, and we make that call, and it works because the game has to give us an opportunity to get back into it. So, okay, we're going to try the end around the other way this time with Leonard Thompson. They're playing a deep zone. This could be good, but Amos Fowler goes offsides. God dang it. That is our 3rd penalty today. We just cannot get anything going here. 1st and 15. We have to keep in mind we could just get some of it back. This has worked twice to Kane. Drops back, pass out wide. Kane has it. Down to the 38-yard line. That's the 3rd reception for Kane today. So that gets us back the penalty yards. It's now 2nd and 10. Field goal's not going to do it for us here, right? That would give us 16, and there's no 2-point conversion. So we can't think field goal. We have to think get it in the end zone. Snap to Danielson on the slant. Scott makes the catch. A 12-yard pass to Scott. So Scott has finally figured out a way to get open. So we feel good about that. We get the first down after that penalty. So great job for us. Let us try to get another short yard play. These short yard plays, they are working. Here we go. Pass in the flat. Another flag on the play. Pass interference. Only a 2-yard play. It will give us a first down, I guess. We had a first down. All right. At least they finally got a penalty. 1st and 10 on the 24. Here we go. Let's do this out pass to Thompson. Good coverage on Thompson. Hill's got room to maneuver. Bobbled and caught by Hill. Hill stepping up. An 8-yard reception. His 2nd reception today. 2nd and 2. All right, let's go up the gut with Billy here. Hand off to Sims, goes up the middle. Tackled by Jones, a 3-yard gain. That moves to chains. Danielson has thrown 33 passes today. It's not what you want, folks. But we do have a first down, 1st and 10, on the 13. Let's try a halfback toss to Sims. He runs with it, hit hard by Jones. Only a 1-yard gain. They're just not going to relent on the line up there. That is just not going to work for us. All right. Let's try to do this. Let's do this out pass to Freedy. He's having such a good game today. And he won't be double covered. We know that. Drops back looking for a target. Pass to Freedy, and it's knocked down by Brunning. That sucks. It's 3rd and 9. We have to score. So this is 2-down territory, whether we like it or not. I don't know. All right. Let's try this trips out play to Freddie Scott. He seems to be getting open. We'll give it a go. Danielson hikes it, drops back. Can't haul it in. It's 4th down. I mean, what do we do here? Do we take the points and try to stop them on defense? We've still got to score a touchdown. Oh, God. I feel like we have to take the field goal. We're so close, though. We just have to either get a turnover or stop them on defense. Field goal. Kick by Murray. He missed the field goal. Well, that's the ball game right there. All right. Well, now we just got to, I mean, they're probably going to run the ball now, right? I mean, they got to run up the clock. It's a 2-score game. 2 touchdowns we'd have to score now. Yeah. So they're probably going to run it. Yeah, they're going to run it. 8-man front. McCoy takes down Dorsett. He still gets 9 yards. Yeah, we were never going to win this game, but, I mean, I don't know. 3-yard gain by the fullback. First down. Halfback zone weak. 3-yard gain. Second and 7. Yeah, it's going to be a pass in the flat. Pushed out by White after a catch. 8-yard pass, first down. Key stops the bull rush by Gay. Key is a 57 rating. He should have blown right through him like Kleenex. It doesn't make sense. Another first down. Clock keeps moving. Yeah. There's nothing we can do here. Run up the middle. Good call. A 14-yard gain. We have, I mean, I guess once you get to the, like I said, we get into the backfield here. I mean, they just keep going. There's nothing we can do. I don't even know what to do here. Another run to the right side. Second and 7. That's a pass play. We're blitzing. That's good for us. But it's caught. Wait, what? Grabbed by McCoy. The ball wasn't grabbed by McCoy. He grabbed the receiver, Pearson. Give him a first down. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. Run up the middle. 7-yard gain. They could have done this the whole game. They could have just tore us up by running right up the middle. 2nd and 3. Run up the middle. He breaks free for 8 yards of our of our lineman. Oh, man. Well, it's going to go over. So that's the only good thing about it. Little blitz. Yeah, they're just running up the middle. Hey, Cobb gets a tackle on the fullback. 2nd and 3. 2-minute warning. Up the middle. Only gets a yard. 3rd and 2. Run it to the left. First down. Tackled by Cole. Gary Cobb's got 5 tackles today. That's a career high. Just keep doing the goal line. 3-yard gain. Well, what can you say? The better team won today. I don't know what I mean, 2-yard touchdown by Dorsett. That's his 3rd touchdown today. 31-13 will be the final score. Throwing the Hail Mary. Knocked down by Cole. Intercepted by the Cowboys. Are they going to kick a field goal? See, how did they intercept that one and then it's right there? Oh, man. Yep. Hogaboom. They bring in Hogaboom. That's an insult right there. And that's the ball game. Damn it. What a bunch of crap. Man, wait for it to load here. Oh, Daryl Luce will be injured for 3 weeks. So we don't even have our second best linebacker now. Here's week 11. All right. Well, here we go. Yeah. Danielson, 21 of 36, 247 yards, a touchdown and 2 interceptions. That second one shouldn't count. Billy Sims couldn't do anything. Rick Kane had 24 total yards. Busty had 25 yards. We only had 38 yards rushing in total, 2.7 per rush. We could not get it done. They beat us in everything. First downs, time of possession. We had the penalties. We had the 2 turnovers. They had 3 sacks. We had the penalties. I mean, there was nothing we could do. We did sort of figure out the formula of like not going to Freddie Scott, going to all the other peripheral players, and that's how Kane and Bussy and Norris even and Jesse Thompson and Freedy had big days. Dave Simmons had 8 tackles as our terrible linebacker. William Gay did get a sack, and Murray missed that field goal. That was it. I mean, yes, we could have went for it, but you know, I'm thinking put the points on the board. Then all we have to do is get a touchdown, and that's not what happened. So, all right. Well, now we're 3-8, and 38 yards rushing. Wow. We just couldn't get it going. Let's take a look at the contest. So now we can definitely, everything's correct. Don T and Sean not only both get, all three get the win. I'm so sorry. So John, Don, and Sean all get the victory, but Don T and Sean get the red check mark, the indicator that they also got the over-under. That's the tie-breaking rule. So, okay, well, we got that figured out. I guess the last thing here we can do, is take a look at the playoffs at this point. There we go. Wow, the Eagles are 11-0. You got the Packers, the Cowboys, Saints, Bears, all at 7-4. Steelers are 8-3, followed by the Patriots, Chargers, Dolphins, and Bills. I guess we can look at the standings, right? There you go. Well, shoot. San Francisco is worse than us. They've lost 6 in a row. We've lost 4 in a row. Let's take a look at the AFC standings here. Oakland's 3-8. So we are tied with Oakland. If the draft took place today, we would have the 3rd pick. So I guess there you go. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed seeing my fat face. We're going to come back tomorrow with the Monday morning quarterback wrap-up and take a look at the Bengals, who we play next. If you're watching this game on Thanksgiving, enjoy your Thanksgiving meal. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow.